Hi, lovely star sisters and brothers. How are you doing lately? I'm introducing myself. I'm Akura. I'm an Arcturian starseed from the 10th dimension, and I do work as a cosmic medium. I give readings now around 10 years, and I work with starseeds around the world. What is really happening now? The High Council says they helped us, and they're helping us so much now. What happens now in Israel and Gaza is no scam. It's really happening. Yes, you can see it now. Why is it happening now and not before? Many starseeds reached out and are skeptical. Why didn't they help us before? Many people think the High Council is pro-Trump. When you dive deeper, you can see the High Council sees the higher. They don't think in terms of who is bad, who is good. They see the consciousness of humanity, and they see where we stand collectively. And when they see there is a person having lighter intentions, doesn't say it's Christ consciousness, because you will feel this is not Christ consciousness. This man of the US, this is not Christ consciousness. It is called the period of transition, and they give you no full disclosure what's really happening. From behind, there is still a spiritual frequency battle happening between Christ and the Antichrist. The antichristic frequency is what the dark side wants from us. They slowly want to turn the world into the antichristic frequency. And these two options are now available, be it Christ or the Antichrist. I'm not biblical, but there are some truth in Revelations. Please note, many plans are just orchestrated by the dark side we read in Revelations. What happens now in Gaza and in Israel goes so deep, many of you can sense it. Why is it happening now? Because the High Council understands the divine order. Maybe you are an astrologer, and as an astrologer you can see planets are in retrograde. Maybe we have a new moon, a full moon, and you can see to the smallest detail why the energies do feel this way. For example, we have Mercury in retrograde, the energy feels so differently and maybe acting aggressively, basically, on Mercury retrograde. And it's the same with the cosmos. There is a cosmic divine order. And this cosmic divine order, the High Council understands. Why is 3i Atlas here now? Why not 2 years ago? Why didn't they help us more in 2020? Why now? Why are they helping us? Bringing peace, a lot of frequency, because it was too much. There's a group here that always fighting the divine flow. They want their own rules. The antichristic frequency merging us with AI biologically. Please note there is a hijacked AI, but there is also an ancient AI. The AI comes from extraterrestrials. It's ET technology. Maybe you can feel it. And this is why 3i Atlas is now here in our time matrix. 3i Atlas is here in our solar system because they do powerful grid work. And they know it's them. Because they know it's them, they're making these decisions. Because the High Council doesn't think in terms of who is bad, who is good. They think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. When they see there is a person having lighter intentions, they try to help. Because they know Christ consciousness, almost impossible here. You as starseeds, you embody Christ. This is why it's so hard for you here on earth. And maybe you're still facing horrible psychic attacks, and this is very real. With this agreement from Israel, we getting closer to peace. This is the message. It's not Christ consciousness. And they also say it's not as it seems. Why exactly now? Why not before? 3i Atlas is so close now. It's a 6th-dimensional mothership, and they know. They come from the 6th dimension to us now. And it's the Pleiadians from Atlas, primarily. Atlas is a star of Pleiades, no coincidence. Why the name Atlas? It's a project from NASA, we know. But why Atlas? Atlas is a star of the Pleiadian constellation. Another very well-known example, the brand Nike, comes from the name Nike, the Greek goddess. They do this many times using names, codes, symbols for their brands, icons. Maybe you noticed. And with Atlas, it's the same. They were inspired by the star Atlas. And this is why they gave that project the name Atlas. Can you see? They know. They know this one is the Pleiadian High Council from Atlas, from the 6th dimension. And this is why this decision has been made. Stepping closer to peace now. And maybe you can feel the strong upgrades. You feel the energy is strongly uplifting now because many people are happy. You can feel it. They helped us strongly. And there is a divine order. And the High Council works with the divine order. They're working with Christ, which explains the universal divine order. And it's not just here on Earth, it's working in the cosmos, on other planets. Black holes, wormholes, they are all linked to the so-called universal divine order. And the more we work with that divine order, the better we do. We understand life is simply flowing. This is really happening now. The High Council is here. They send signals to the Earth. And in some way, they can translate the signals. But they are too high vibe, I'm honest. They come from the 6th dimension. That's why they cannot translate every signal. But they know who it is. This is why they do this. From behind, they also try to install the digital ID, we know. This is the darkness again. You can sense it. But you see many people fighting now the oppressive system. Many people bring awareness onto it. See, Elon Musk warned us. He says the digital ID is dangerous. How ironic. The last battle is the AI. And the Arcturians told me the AI will not take over. They will not take over because people are waking up now. Don't underestimate your sisters and brothers any longer, the Arcturians say. They see so much more now. And they feel the agreement. Something is off. Why now? Maybe you can feel the same way. This is just a show. You think so? That agreement is very real. And the ceasefire is very real too. It's real. But why now? It's because that powerful mothership is here. And maybe it sounds hilarious, but maybe you receive visions by the High Council. And as long as they are here in our solar system, they will send us very high vibrational codes from Christ. And now you're accessing to your 5D timeline. And you see now the higher picture. We're living in very exciting times. The energies are going to reach its peak in 2028. Be prepared until then. There's much disclosure happening. People fighting back. They will speak up. So please be prepared. This is not easy. It's very challenging. But 2028 will be the year. Many people will understand what's really happening here. So please stay strong, starseeds and light workers. Don't despair. They are really here. And this is no fake show. This is very real.